Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is developing a massive reputation. The raw power, the speed, the ability to find the net in all sorts of ways. Sometimes you just wonder how you're going to stop him, and I think as a defender you'd be hard-pressed for answers.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Foden. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Haaland! Haaland! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
They've played it short. Delivers the ball. Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. And that has left him in a heap. Trossard. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Foden. Fernandes. Now it's Haaland. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Right, Shevchenko. And the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Foden. That's a sharp pass. That's a good ball out wide. Played back into the centre. And here's Haaland. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Kovacic. Pinches it off him. Shevchenko. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Looking for the run. Semenyo looking to receive it in space. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Well, that has not gone well. Menu is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, good-looking ball. He shifted it to the flank. Trossard. Very nearly half an hour gone here. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Shevchenko. Not the most accurate pass. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Menu. And he's chosen to go back. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Foden. Now it's Haaland. Guardiola cuts out the pass. Kovacic. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Doesn't quite get there. And that's really well manoeuvred.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Now it's Semenyo. Now it's Nunez. Now that's well seen too. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And this is Shevchenko. And he's being shifted off it. Foden. Now it's Haaland. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that's a throw-in. Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Foden, Haaland, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Haaland, engages and forces him off the ball. Haaland is onto this. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. He's had a crack.
There will be
it's
one
loose now and they want to get it
time.
back. Haaland gets flagged offside. And it's Shevchenko. Over to the right flank. He has found the way through. And it's been hooked away. And that signals the end of the first period. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Volunteers for each block.
So neither
Please
side
report
yet
to the
off
staff
the
room
mark.
immediately.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So into the second half. So the first half brought no goals.
Manchester have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And that's been won straight back. Now it's Trossard, looking for options for movement. Shapes to shoot! And there's his goal! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
And there's the shot! Oh, cracking effort.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
It's a pretty loose pass. He's gone for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Foden really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And now a sudden chance to count. He's having a pop! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
That's good running with the ball. Now it's Trossard. Aim forwards. And that was nowhere near his best. And that's another good win of the ball. Trossard. Guardiola has it in a wide position. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Alexander-Arnold. He's looking wide. Trossard. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
And the shot! Superb from Foden! He's got himself an absolute peach. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Number 47.
He just absolutely speared that in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, he was clearly disappointed. Oh, what's he done? Great chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Trossard. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Van Dijk wins the duel this time. Oh, he's having a go! Superb from Foden! A finish of true class! And they get themselves in front! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Menu bops him off it and wins back the ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Reinders.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Reinders. Now, can they get him away? Vardiol looking to hit the byline here. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Foden given the lift of his goal. I think we're just about done here. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Haaland. That's going wide left. He's had a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
And you can see how the direct approach can work really well. Get yourself on the ball and give it a try.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Vardiol.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Decent chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Haaland has created one goal already. Can he get it through? He's on it, can he get away? Shot a goal! And that's in! We thought they were done, but never say never! As simple. So that means another 30 minutes football. So still inseparable. What are you thinking, Jim?
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So a brief break, and then we will be back for more.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Erling Haaland.
Into extra time we
Coming
go.
on the field is number 10.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Trossard. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's picked his... Can he finish?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
No, that's been intercepted. And here's Haaland. He's having a hit against the crossbar. Reinders. Semenyo. And here's Haaland. Menu. Haaland. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And it's made its way to him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Matheus Nunes. Semenyo. Reinders. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Foden. Looking tidy in possession here. And he cuts out the supply. Shevchenko. Spread it left. Shevchenko is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Cross flung in towards the middle. So that was it, the first period of extra time.
Just a quick request today for everybody to
So nothing yet in extra time to make a difference. This, the final
stadium.
15 minutes, for someone to do something.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Shevchenko.
And so the last
Number
chance to
15,
find a winner.
Fernandez.
This has
Number
been
3,
enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have
Number
left?
21, Van Dijk.
Spread to the right.
Number 19,
Marmouche, and Marmouche!
Number 13,
And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He slings it in.
Number 4,
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. In again.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Menu. Haaland. That's destined for the flank. Oh, that's fabulous. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Trossard clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Haaland. Matches Nunes, does really well to win the ball there. Tries to pass it through. Well read, nice interception.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And he's picked it up out wide. Ødegaard pokes it out wide. Reinders. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Spread out to the left. And that is that. There is only one way to decide this now. So we've done it, we've been there, we've gone the full 12 rounds.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
So it all comes down to this, the ultimate test of mettle and mentality from the spot. Burmo is over the first kick. And he has done his bit.
That's the example they will want to follow.
Haaland, the next man to walk up to the spot. Big character, big moment, big save. This to double their advantage. Of course, they're up by 2.
A great position now, but still work to be done.
So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match. That's a brilliant read.
Well, I think he had the measure of that all the way, Peter, and he is pumped.
Semenyo, the third man up. Oh, sent him the wrong way.
It was well disguised. It gave no inkling as to where he was going on that. He just has to trust his instincts and pick the right spot.
What poise! What noise!
Yeah, looks so confident as well. The keeper's notes didn't help him then. Everyone here are holding their breath.
Oh, brilliant! He had to save it, and he did.
We're talking about a pressure penalty.
Yes, that's how you do it.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly. Everyone here are holding their breath.
And that will do it. So it has all ended in hurt. The team played their parts in a terrific struggle, admirably at times, but when it all mattered, they have fallen ever so slightly short. Well, ultimately it came down to penalties. Any thoughts, Jim, having